Hello and welcome back to the Tottenham Hotspur FM21 save. We're all doing well and looking forward to today's episode. Today's second episode, I should add. If you've not watched the earlier episode, then there'll be a link on top of the screen right now. But go back and watch it because it's very important for what happens in today's episode. So go on then, go and watch it so I can start talking about this episode again. Right, so after earlier on's victory against Benfica, we need to play against PSG. And we've got the first leg of that coming up today, as well as a crunch game against Man United in the Premier League. We played Man City off camera and we drew 1-1 with them, which was a good result because we didn't lose, but we needed to be beating Man City, particularly as we only drew with Everton as well. Luckily for us, Man United have dropped out of form just a little bit. They drew with Arsenal and now they've got us. So if we beat United today, we've got one hand on that Premier League trophy. The issue is they have a game in hand. So if they win, they go to 69 points. Win their game in hand, they're on 72 points. So we need to, at all costs, avoid defeat today. So this is the team that hopefully will be beating Man United today. We're playing Luis Alberto, who is desperately in need of a rest after coming back from a brief knock. Shouldn't be playing, but is going to play because he's the best player we've got in the attacking midfield. So he's playing in there alongside Leon Bailey and Kulusevski and Harry Kane up front. Lo Celso and Bentancur through the middle because I'm trying Sergio Roberto at right back. I thought maybe he could actually be. I mean, he can play right back very, very well. He's got good crossing, good dribbling. He's got good pace and fitness and stuff. So actually, he can play there quite nicely. So we're going to give him a little run there today because obviously Odriozola is suspended. And I think I prefer him to Alderweireld, whose crossing and dribbling isn't quite as high. Neither is, if we can find Matt Doherty. His is 14 and 15 to be fair, but I don't know, he's just not as good overall as Sergio Roberto. So I thought it was just worth trying him in the biggest game of the season, which maybe not worth trying people in positions, is it? And the biggest game of the season, but he's there. He's there alongside Garcia, Longley and Reguilon and Lloris in goal. So as kickoff is upon us, it's a huge crunch fixture. We need to get the win. If we don't win, or if a draw is okay, but if we lose, we can probably kiss goodbye to that Premier League trophy. We've got Liverpool to play as well, who are sitting in third right now. They're just out of this title fight now. They have got 2 games in hand on us, so there is a chance they could get right behind us if we lose to Man United and lose to Liverpool as well. That would be really bad. So these next 2 league games against United and Liverpool, as long as we avoid defeat, drawing is fine. We should be okay to win the title, providing we win our final 2 games of the season against teams in the bottom half of the table. But it's a lot to ask, as well as also trying to play PSG and trying to beat PSG, which is going to be so difficult. Harry Kane can't quite get on the end of that ball as Man United come forward and Rashford hits the crossbar. It's a very intense final few days of the season, a really intense final few days of the season. Which I'm not very pleased with, if I'm honest with you. As Wan-Bissaka into the... Oh, come on, let's just get the ball cleared. Let's get the ball cleared. Get the ball cleared. Get the ball cleared. Whoa, we didn't get it cleared and we got very lucky. Apparently we should be telling Longley to man-mark Lautaro Martinez. Do it. Lautaro Martinez, we saw earlier on this season, is really dangerous. But as it stands right now with 5 minutes to go before half-time, Lautaro Martinez doesn't need to be man-marked because... He scores goals anyway. 29 for the season for him now. I mean, why are you telling me to man-mark him now? It just came up saying man-mark him. He was man-marked, and he still scored. And the quality of chances we're creating, according to our XG, is pretty terrible as well. So, I'll be honest, I'm not too motivated by what I've just seen. Got a corner, though, instantly, and Kulusevski's been pushed over. It is going to VAR. It shouldn't be. That seemed very conclusive. A quick penalty check says, yes, penalty awarded. Harry Kane steps up. Right, this is the in we need to get back on level... Oh, we've been so unlucky with penalties recently. Okay, well, instead, what we might need to do is take Luis Alberto off the pitch because he is tired and then push everyone forward. Unless we score a goal right now, as Leon Bailey trips over himself but does get the ball to Kulusevski, who gets into the area, but De Gea with a good save. And I feel, with half an hour or so to go, Alberto has to come off for Dele Alli. It's now time to push these. In fact, let's push them to be actual wing-backs. We need to get players forward. We can't lose this game, really, if we're being honest with ourselves. We can't lose it. Because it's very likely that United will win their game in hand and go ahead of us in the table. And it's very likely that they won't stop winning this season. Sergio Roberto with a throw-in, it's cleared. But he does, I've realised I've been drinking beer this evening. I've realised I'm very gassy now because of this beer. And I want to keep burping, which is not ideal for big moments like this. As Rashford comes forward on the ball. His cross is terrible though, as Dele Alli can now launch a bit of a counter-attack up to Harry Kane. Kane on the ball, Kane in the area, is brought down. It's another penalty. If you dare miss this penalty, Harry Kane, there will be trouble. There's a quick review with the VAR, but I don't really see how it should... I don't think the game wants us to win. I'll be honest with you. I don't think the game wants us to win as Martial comes forward. Let's go to very attacking men. Very attacking, please. And we'll just make... Harry Kane's played terribly. Everyone's played terribly. Kulusevski off for Lucas Moura. Bailey off for Draxler. Let's see if they can just invigorate something as Kane's header is just saved by De Gea there. I mean, we had to push players forward to try and win this game. And if I'm honest with you, I don't think the goal actually came from us pushing players forward. I think it came from just defenders standing still, not doing anything. But it's still frustrating. It should be, I say should be 2-2. I don't know if the penalties were penalties or not, or, you know, Harry Kane misses. We can't dwell on that too much, as Sergio Roberto puts a cross in the middle. It's offside anyway, we don't care. So this crucial game against United, lost it 3-0. Eric Dyer scores past us. That's just insult to injury, that. We sold Eric Dyer to PSV and then Man United bought him off them. And Eric Dyer may have just scored a goal, which takes the Premier League title away from us, his old team, to Manchester United. I think the experiment with Sergio Roberto at right back has not worked either. He's on a 6 rating. So I made an error. And now we've got 3 days before we take on PSG, who are arguably a lot better than United. Liverpool also won their game, so they go, let's have a look at the table, 3 points behind us. With the, they're 3 points behind United. They've got a game in hand, so they can go 2 points behind us. Oh, you hate to see it. We've got to beat them. We have to beat Liverpool tomorrow. Otherwise, it's over. So for PSG, let's take the unregistered players off the bench. Let's bring Winksy on, and let's bring Odriozola on, who swaps with Sergi Roberto, and then Sergio Roberto swaps with Lo Celso. And we've got loads of players who are lacking fitness, or they're overworked. That's what it is. They need a rest, basically. The thing is, I don't want to swap them because they are the best players we've got. So they're going to have to suck it up, basically. So here we are, away to PSG, who are probably the best team in the Champions League still. So this is going to be so difficult to win, as Luis Alberto swings across into Leon Bailey for his 17th of the season. Just as I praised PSG, we've got an away goal, and that away goal could be absolutely crucial. Interestingly as well, Leeds take on Man United in the Premier League today, so I don't think we'll see that score come through in this game at all, but we need to keep tabs on it when we finish this game, as Navas plays it out to Marquinhos into Wijnaldum, Neymar into Verratti, and Jadon Sancho out wide. You can see how good of a team they've got as Mbappe shoots from distance and isn't far off. Longley on the ball then, plays it out to Reguilon, back to Longley, into Luis Alberto, into Leon Bailey. If we can grab a second goal in this game, which we're not going to do with shots like that, it would have been great. They have got a player though, PSG, Giovanni. I've never heard of him before. So I presume he's either a wonder kid regen, or he's just someone that I've never heard of before and isn't actually very good. So we might have some success down the right-hand side for PSG, as Florenzi gives the ball to him into Wijnaldum, who's obviously doing very well for himself, getting that move from Liverpool to PSG. But Mbappe's through, and Lloris again making a big save from his French compatriot. I started to say counterpart and then realised it's compatriot. That's the word, isn't it? And then it sort of sounded a bit weird. But it looks like we're going to get to half... Oh, don't talk too soon, Tom. I was about to say we're going to get to half-time 1-0 up. Of course we're not. Of course we're not. So it looks like we're going to get to half-time at 1-1. It is ideal. It is ideal. We've got that away goal, but just because we were so close to getting to half-time, 1-0 up, it's a little frustrating. Leon Bailey is exhausted, so is Luis Alberto. We need to take these guys off the pitch shortly as Kulusevski collects the loose ball, plays it to Reguilon. Reguilon forward to Kane, who's picked up a knock. That's also not ideal. We might have to take him off the pitch too, which I don't really want to do because he is our main goal scorer of this season as Mbappe shoots from distance but puts it wide. Let's try and get him to last as long as possible, but I think we have to make 3 changes to our attack just to sort of get them through the game, unfortunately, as Mbappe somehow wins that. Jadon Sancho now on the ball, races forward and hits the post, and PSG are getting closer and closer and closer to scoring the winner in this game. I think it's time to make some changes, although our midfield duo haven't played particularly well, so it might be better to take one of those guys off the pitch instead, as Kulusevski holds on to the ball. Bailey into the area, and he can't score. Great defending there from PSG. 20 minutes to go. Let's get Kane off for no one, really. Dele Alli can play up front, can't he? Let's give him a go. Kulusevski's played poorly, so Draxler comes on for him, and then I guess we take Bentancur off. He looks nervous, so he comes off for Winks. Oh. I'll be honest, I wasn't talking then, was I? Didn't think anything was coming of this, so just didn't bother talking, which has happened quite a few times in recent episodes. Mbappe gives PSG the lead. The thing is, we've got the away goal and we take them to our place and we've battled them really well away from home. I genuinely think, as we have to get down to 10 then because Winks is now injured, can we make a change? Can we? No, we can't. No more subs. Okay, well, free kick for PSG. Lloris collects. Oh my God. We need to hold on. We need to hold on. Just because if we concede another one, it makes it so much harder for us, despite the away goal. We can't concede another one. Otherwise, that might be curtains for us against PSG. It's Florenzi into Neymar. Well, it's going to take an absolute mammoth task to overcome this now, as if we got a second away goal, it might be a bit easier, but I don't think we're going to get a second away goal. And it's because of bloody Harry Winks getting injured. You hate to see it. I mean, PSG playing dirty. They knew what they were doing, injuring Harry Winks, getting him off the pitch. As Florenzi now, nearly makes it 4 for PSG. Another corner. This time I will talk over it, and I can guarantee you nothing will happen from it now. Exactly. Nothing happens. Annoyingly, Man United are 3-0 up against Leeds as well. That has come through during this game. So we have not just maybe bottled our chance of getting to a Champions League final, but we're now dropping away from the top of the table with only 3 games to go this Premier League season. As Sancho, from distance, if that had gone in the back of the net, would have killed off the game completely. Okay. Tomorrow, we need a rescue mission. Winks out for 3 to 4 weeks, not ideal. Kane out for 2 to 3 weeks. Well, that might just seal the deal of us not winning a Premier League or a Champions League this season. That, I think, genuinely could be it. So United go top of the table. We're down 3-1 against Tottenham. Tomorrow, we have to thrash Liverpool and we have to absolutely abuse PSG. Thing is, our form recently has been less than ideal. So we've only got ourselves to blame in all of this, but a big final couple of episodes coming up. So thank you very much for watching today's episode. Hopefully you're back tomorrow for the finale of the season. We'll play Liverpool and PSG. If we get through to the final of the Champions League, we'll obviously do the final of the Champions League as well. If not, we'll do Nottingham Forest and Bournemouth to see how the season finishes off, and hopefully we win a league title. But until then, I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I will see you very soon. Have a good one. Goodbye.